Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm just relaxing with this girl right here, little Riley. And we're in the apartment here at Target House, part of the St. Jude ecosystem. And yeah, we're just relaxing, having a cup of coffee. It is kind of nice, even though we are not in our own home that we, on the property we love. It's a cool little view sitting here. We got some, I don't think it's a dogwood, but I don't know what kind of tree that is, but it's starting to bloom. So cool little spot. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to do a video for you guys, not really an update video for Riley, but just kind of talking about my feelings about, not being able to fish the tournament circuit this year, the Bassmaster Open EQ to work my way up to the Elite Series, which is my main goal. Because of this whole situation. You guys have been such a great support system. I know some of you may not have ever seen one of my videos before, but all the viewers out there that have been such great supporters throughout this process, I just want to kind of let you guys in on what's going on with me. So right now, Katie's running back home. She's going to be getting some stuff and going to see Doppler. So I'm watching Riley by myself. But just kind of bring you guys up to speed. If you hadn't known what has been going on for the last month and a half, pretty much. Little Riley here. I was down at Lake Okeechobee practicing for the first Bassmaster Open, and got the call that she has a rare form of cancer called neuroblastoma. And so I immediately, was devastated, but we put it on the trailer, put the boat on the trailer, and just rushed home. And so ever since, that's been what we've been doing, is just kind of figuring this whole thing out. And lately, for the last like 3 weeks, it's been kind of autopilot type situation. Once we got into St. Jude, they have such a great care system here. Great doctors, nurses, everybody there. The team is just incredible. And so we've been just kind of part of that process, the St. Jude process. So we're kind of trusting in that, just like my motto is, trust the process. And so yeah, that brings us here. It kind of uprooted us from our normal life of tournament fishing and of course, and of course Katie working as a dental hygienist. But yeah, that brings us here. I actually get to do a little bit of fishing. Mark Rose, another pro, BPT pro, he has got my boat in his garage, and I get to be able to go to some of the area lakes. And so I've been doing some content, which has been awesome. But, tournament fishing, none of that, no traveling this year, because, there's going to be a lot of curveballs throughout this process. Maybe she gets sick with her compromised immune system. I just can't be away for very long at all. So that pretty much, takes tournament fishing as a whole out of the question. Maybe one or two small tournaments throughout the year. Who knows? I might fish a BFL or something if it's like right near us. But other than that, not really on the top priority list. And that's kind of how I feel about it. Honestly, I've been in this game for like 18 years. I just did the math and it blew me away. Like, I've been working so hard in this career path, tournament fishing, and so I would have, if you had told me a year ago that I'd have to take the year off, I would have thought, no way I would have so many conflicting feelings about that. But honestly, I did not have any conflicting feelings about it. I mean, I was bummed. I for sure bummed. She doesn't like when I'm talking to other people. She wants to always be talked to. So why don't we talk to you? What do you got to say? But yeah, that was the one thing that like I was surprised about, honestly, because I mean, I'm a new dad. She's only 11 months old. But when I found out that I couldn't tournament fish, it was a very easy thing for me to put on hold for the time being. Now, saying that, it's definitely something that I look forward to getting back to. You know, next year, hopefully we can start getting back to something like that. Obviously, things are not going to be the same for a very, very long time because her treatment's going to be, you know, years, you know, probably years. I don't know, you know, nobody really knows until we know how she's being affected by it. But I'm hoping next year, 2025, I can get back into you know, my regular tournament fishing schedule. But here's the thing that's really been awesome, you know, that's really kind of like put me in a good mindset throughout this. Come here, you little one. Is the fact that YouTube, who would have thought? I've put so much energy into YouTube over the last like year or so. You know, I started doing a video a day before this all happened, and now I'm kind of getting back to that video a day deal. And YouTube's like really saving me because it's still giving me an opportunity to, you know, share my knowledge and share, you know, all the things that I've worked so hard to do and figure out all these years in fishing with everybody out there. And so it's been a really good opportunity to continue to build my audience and all that, you know, and provide value to sponsors throughout this whole, you know, kind of pause in my career. So it really doesn't even feel like that much of a pause in my career because it kind of allows me to kind of pivot a little bit and start doing more content than just tournament fishing. And so I think honestly, it's gonna be beneficial in the long run. Obviously, I don't like the reasons for having to pivot like this, but you know, I always look for the positive in everything. And so the positive here is the fact that number one, I get to spend so much more time with her. I'm not and Katie. I'm not away from home for very long, and I still get to get out, get on the boat, and teach everybody about you know, about fishing and stuff like that. So I don't feel like I'm just totally out of the game, and I think that that's something to be very thankful for this day and age. You know, with social media, there's a lot of things that come with social media that aren't great, but it's just awesome to be able to stay at home and still be able to do things that are of value in this space, in this career path. So anyway, she started to get a little bit fussy, but I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts with you guys on my feelings for not fishing the Bassmaster Opens this year. I'm definitely getting a little bit of FOMO. I wish I was out there, but it's not the end of the world. In fact, it's a lot of good can come from it. So I gotta get going. She's getting fussy. I gotta pay attention to her. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you really do enjoy this content, really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. And I'm gonna see you out on the water. And everybody, make sure you trust the process no matter what you're doing.